Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello and welcome back to another Showbiz show. It's me, Mariama Bobo. You know how it goes every Saturday on N24 RTV, and today we have a very beautiful lady in the building. I hardly have people of her caliber though, because I only have artists always, but today I'm with a beauty pageant in the building, so that's why the whole studio is glowing right now. So before going any further, I'll just allow her to introduce herself to those watching. Welcome.
Thank you so very much. Hello everyone, my name is officially Miss Mariama Jallow, but a lot of people know me as Bob. Yes, the Miss Gambia KMC.
Miss Gambia KMC. Wow, she's my namesake. So we have Mariama Squad in the building, so it's not going to be easy. Oh, before going deep into the Miss Gambia competition, since when did you start doing this competition?
Actually, I started pageantry way back in 2015 during my secondary school days till date.
Which school did you graduate from?
I actually graduated from Muslim Senior Secondary. The first pageant that I actually did was the Miss Muslim. Then 2016, I started doing outside pageants in 2016 with Bunuru. Then 2017, I went to Brikama. Then I had most of my pageants in 2018. I contested in about 13
wow.
Between
2016 to
yes, till date.
2022.
Yes.
Right. Interesting. So, I mean, how was the first one?
The first one, it was just kind of like, like just this is your first time. You know, it was kind of weird. You know, because a lot of people were like, okay, Boba, this is not for you, because I used to be the tomboy type.
Oh!
Yeah, I used to be the tomboy type, you know, somebody in civil school beside. I walk like, you know, a guy. Most of my friends were guys. I only had one female friend in campus. That is my best friend, who is my mom. Shout out to her. So a lot of my colleagues were like, you would not dopamine, because you don't get good, so this is not your thing. But I just had to push and prove to them that okay, this is something that even though it was weird, you know, and that was my first time also wearing heels on stage. So being that tomboy kind of a person, I was shaking. So that was a lifetime experience for me anyways, and it was beautiful. And at the end of the day, I mean, I won that pageant. It was the first pageant that I actually won. So it was a beautiful experience, aside the stigma and all of that. So it was beautiful.
Coming back to that, I think that's very interesting. You've been the tomboy type, as you said before. What motivates you to go and join the beauty pageantry?
You know, I used to be a fan of the Miss July 27. So prior to that, you know, I used to attend the Miss July 27 pageant, and I was a big fan of, you know, all the girls and the way they were doing their stuffs and get to stand on stage and also have a platform to talk about. So I felt that was something, you know, it was so interesting. And me being that kind of a person who always likes to talk, if you know Bobo, you know that Bobo very more focus and this is what I so, you know, because it had to do with that talking here and there, and then, you know, it had that one thing that they test brainy, because it always has a question and answer segment. So I felt there was just that one platform where, you know, it can actually take me to another level. So that was how I got to develop, you know, the passion for pageantry and hanga. It's not that then, you know, the platforms that they used to talk about, you know, these were things that were affecting people in the society, and at some point, you know, once talking about it, you can always impact the lives of people, either directly or indirectly. So I thought, okay, this was going to be a life-changing moment for me, and it turned out to be one.
So the tomboy turned into a movies. Interesting. So after that, which other competition did you do?
Yeah, after that, 2016, I did the Bundung Red Cross. They had this pageant that day. Actually, I did not win that pageant because it was my first pageant that I did outside. The one we did at school was just, Hamilton. Yeah, why this one was the first one that I did. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, and I actually had something at the end of the day, but it was not that thing that I wanted.
Which is the crown.
Yeah, the process was difficult for me as well because I remember then Fat Sega, Chaka, and Abu Dhabi, they were the ones, green. So the working alone was very, very hectic for me. Come every day, what are the hazards, this all that, but so like Chakasa would always bring books, put def customer book and put it on a steady.
Okay.
So it was so difficult. But alhamdulillah, after that pageant, I was like, hey, you know what? Like I have to break the barriers. I think I have to go extra. So that was when after that pageant, passion became the increase and all of that. And at some point, people also were appreciating the little things that the little nonsenses that I was doing on stage.
Okay.
So plus the stigma as well. So I was like, okay, it's fine. 2017, I had another one to come. I went in. It was amazing. Yeah.
Awesome. So coming to the catwalk, how was it? For when you are because no one knows when tomboy would turn this so I did not my dad.
Anyways, I'm not that Nikki. So the baby that it should not be a problem. You understand? If you're passionate about something, you should be able to pull through. And the fact that I had Chaka, I had Abu Dhabi, these people like they have normal rehearsals. Man can pack aside. Sometimes sorry has if you're good at it. I did not have that. So it was Chaka would be like, Bobo, I didn't have that normal and all of that. Mandal books in your like Bobo, my source, Mandala did not. After that 2017, 2018, after the Magina improved Bugao because Miss Fulbaby Talanda was there and she was that annoying kind of a person when it comes to catwalk, Mom do so at some point, here and there, Bobo is here and that, I believe some people don't even believe me. Yeah, so I get on stage because I hardly also make a sort of flexibility unless for pageants and other events you have definitely necessary. But aside from those, some people are just judgmental. So I say, actually, yes.
Okay, I'll take that. Coming to the Miss Footwear, I think we did wonders. And I think all the crowd was just staring at you, Bobo. What?
Okay.
What is this, Bobo? and you won.
Yes, that was in 20. I did Miss Footwear twice in 2018 and 2020.
2018 or 2020? No, 2020.
Yes, I think
that was 2020.
Yes,
that was the talent was.
That was the Miss Footwear All Stars.
How do you come up with all these talents?
Usually, anyways, it's just something like when it comes to spoken words and all of that, it's just something that I love. I love it when people do like creative spoken words and all of that, and I always get inspiration as well from other people. So nobody thought deep in a lot. So when I write and I'm like, I think this would make sense on stage, but I always want it to relate to my audience because whatever that I do on stage, I want people to connect to what I'm saying because the feeling once you're connected, you get everybody listening to what you're saying, and once you connect, you get everybody. At some point, you even get the judges. That's how I get to no lie, I'm a judges in the mix.
I enjoy it, right? I know that. I remember because nowadays the crowd we have the Gambia and Africa like so even so there is even you bring make a wafi fatu ni that was but at some point the make people didn't know it used to be as quite as a graveyard and everybody was just listening.
I have that in me. Always somebody has secure basic. This is what I tell myself. you know, because the money attend and pageants, of course, and I see when some beauty queens are on stage, you know, you get to have a lot of side talks. So I try by all means to avoid side talks, whatever that I bring on stage, but make sure that like you know, it's going to get everybody attracted. And it starts from the platform section, you know, platform rounding, and make sure I get everybody, you know, whether you are interested, you came to support Bobo, you did not come to support Bobo. But my ultimate goal, more than like, okay, some supporters say you need fufu, but yet contestants and some supporters, I have to also get them on. Yes, I have to also get them into my own thing. You understand? Yeah. So always when I am on stage, this is what I get at the back of my mind. So when you raise a platform, you know, I get everybody concentrated in what I am saying, because what a small platform from 28 until date, when you look at it, it's a special condition that is about cleft lip and palate. So it's something I have to make you understand. For no one on it, but I always have a project behind, you know, so that people will understand. So once people understand, they'll be like, okay, so do we have something like this in the Gambia? So that is how I get everybody connected to what I always do on stage. So at some point, even if the judges do otherwise, the audience is always there to say, no. So I'm not this. You know, yeah.
I understand, right? So have you ever thought of being a beauty pageant during your childhood?
Not really. Until when I started following it, you know, the Miss July 22nd. Yeah, because I attended Miss July 22nd 2014, and I also attended Miss July 22nd 2015. The one 2001, yeah, and the one I think that I now also, yeah, I attended those two. The passion started from that time. Yeah.
So, I mean, after you've been a beauty pageant, I know you're like Fulai, and you know how Fulai is.
Yes, my mom has been very supportive and accommodating as well, because the journey has not been easy, you know, especially Miss that was when a lot of people, you know, my family members, you know, that was when they actually saw me on stage for the first time. You know, because I remember back then I did a spoken word that got everybody crying. So a lot of people were calling my mom here and there, so they may help, you know, and they'd be like, this one has a dog, this is Miss Fulber, because, you know, Miss Fulber was widely attended by Fuller's Hall strictly. So people had one or two things to say, but you know, like whenever I explain things to her, she understands. She knows that beauty pageant is not about exposing yourself. At some point, when it comes to my outfit, she does you know, she prepares my outfits. This is what you're going to use for your cultural. This is what you're going to use. I just tell her that, okay, this is what I want to do, and she would say, okay. She will go to the market, get the material, and get everything done. So she has been very supportive and accommodating as well from the inception. Yeah,
that's very nice. I think I love that. You have support of parents will always go for. So, in case you're watching, this is N24R TV, and it is the Showbiz that comes in every Saturday with me, Mariama Bobo. Today in the building, I have the beautiful girl, Miss KMC. So, how did you come to Miss KMC? I think you did several selections before.
Yes.
Coming into conclusions.
The Miss Gambia KMC. You know, this is a pageant that has been happening for a long time. I think it was managed 10 years ago, and it's back. And this is the 18th edition. Actually, because I did 12 pageants after the Miss Fulber, I was like, I think it's high time I know because I didn't see any pageant, you know, aside Face of Beauty. I was anticipating to take part in Face of Beauty Gambia. So I was like, after my school, my next pageant will be Face of Beauty, and after Face of Beauty Gambia, I am done. So when Miss Gambia flyers came out, then I was in Mansa. So Jimmy said they sent me the flyers and said, Bobo, this is your pageant. This is your pageant. I am like, what do you mean? This is that one pageant, Mohammed. Be more careful, you know, and flyers were out, and then audition date came out. So I attended, and there were 6 of us that did Miss Gambia KMC preliminary interviews. So we don't know, you know, even though I had it, we created a team. Gypsy actually started a team Bobo for the Miss Gambia KMC. So during the preliminary session, they will always be like, Bobo, you have to rehearse. You know, you have to do this and this and this and that. And but pageant meaning come on down. I am not for being some. But them one of those Bobo. Come do you even six lah. You never pageant really, so. Look down, like them joke around when you get half of you know, so the big deal is the Miss Gambia, December 30th is the big deal. But this semester, it was just minor for me. And they would be like, Bobo, you have overconfidence that, and I'm like, this is not overconfidence anyways. But that was just one way that I actually boost myself. To remind myself, no, when I have can because when I say like some feedback of the hammer, but still, do they clicks is my mind, we chop you down and hammer. So you can always handle these people because you've been doing it. So that was how Miss Gambia KMC came, and alhamdulillah, I am here. We are anticipating December 30th as well.
You have attended it twice, but then it was Miss 22nd July.
No, the Miss July 22nd in Miss Gambia is different.
It's different.
Yes,
it's like it is the biggest one.
Yes.
And you haven't won the two.
Yes.
So what are you expecting from Bobo this time around?
Expect something different. Expect something amazing. It's a secret that I would not want to disclose here. But if you want to know, December 30th, Caraba Beach Hotel. General table, right? General individual tickets, general table, we yeah.
Go ahead. So, I mean, how many crowns have you won so far? Since I think you did 13th.
Yeah, I did. This is the 13th pageant that I contested, so I think 12.
12.
Yeah.
You won 12 crowns?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
When I learned to go again, tomboy, what do you learn to go?
Yeah, it is. No, no.
Okay.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's very okay. At least change your things.
Yeah.
On the tomboy.
Wow.
Yeah. No way.
I believe if you're passionate about something, you should be able to pull through whatever the circumstances are, whatever you can always pull through if you're passionate about something. So it was something that I was passionate about, and I had so much passion for it. So it was normal.
Okay, that's fine. So, I mean, what else do you do apart from being a beauty pageant?
I'm actually a licensed nurse.
Wow.
Yes, I'm also a presenter and a promoter as well. I've been in the music industry way back. Before pageantry, I've been in the music industry supporting Gambian artists, both the younger ones and the big ones. Yeah. I also have a small scale business as well that was initiated through pageantry. Yeah, but it's a small scale one, and Gambians have grown up to appreciate what I do.
Which is what?
It's called Shambhala Gambia bracelets. I make bracelets.
Wow.
And I sell them. So, Alice, more for them, I'm supporting them because I'm not pageant, you very human and them. I'm so Alice, for flying them, like chomping on down, like top of us, smoke, yeah, so that.
That'll be a big deal. Leave play top. Yeah, but that's okay. You should have brought one at least for us to see, maybe the viewers somewhere might be there, like, okay, I love this.
It's nice.
It's nice. We should have brought one at least.
Let me check out on social media. Well, I don't like Bobo Shamala in there.
What are your social media handles?
Right now, you can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Bobo for Miss Gambia, and TikTok as well, Bobo for Miss Gambia. But my personal Facebook is the Bobo's J Bobo. Yeah, that's my personal Facebook.
Why Bobo? Or in full, I think it's the...
At ceremony level, I was named Mariama Bobo Jallow.
Oh, okay.
Yes, my grandfather's name is Bobo. His official name is Bobo. So much my dad, but I'm not today, I am at the same time. Yeah, so Bobo Jallow. But I think public health officer who don't because my birth certificate, maybe they call it Bobo. Just like mentality go mentality go Mariama Jallow. So officially I am Mariama Jallow, but Mariama Bobo Jallow. At ceremony level, we are a group.
Okay, that's very interesting. Enjoy your show, to be
Right.
honest. So, I mean, have you ever tried giving back to the community?
Yes, through pageantry, I founded a foundation called Smile Gambia Foundation, and we have, on the Smile Gambia, we have 3 projects. We have the Smile Gambia Breast Cancer Awareness, we have a mental health project, and now we have the Smile Gambia Cleft Lip and Palate Awareness. That is actually ongoing ahead of Miss Gambia and even after Miss Gambia. The Smile Gambia Cleft Lip and Palate Awareness is what we are focusing on right now, because we want to raise awareness on cleft lip and palate. Cleft lip and palate is actually an artificial condition that affects the lips of the mouth and then the palate that is inside the mouth. So usually they are but a lot of people don't know about the condition, and a lot of people don't also know that with surgery, cleft lip and palate can actually be corrected. And we have a Nigerian doctor who is in the Gambia and also correcting cleft conditions, and that for free of charge. But they feel like Gambians don't know about the condition, and I can tell from when I am on stage talking about cleft lip and palate, and people come backstage to tell me that, do we have something like this in the Gambia? And we have a lot of children, we have a lot of adults, you have the Ningsi Gambia Rifini, and they have this condition, but they don't know where to seek help. So that is why for the Smile Gambia Foundation, we decided to come on board and raise the awareness, let it not just be on stage where a few people will attend the event, but we have the opportunity to know about it. So right now we have the cleft surgeon on board who is willing to support and also do all surgeries for patients that have the conditions free of charge. Yeah, free of charge. So right now, so we some people to raise awareness and bullying and isolation as well. Yeah,
That's nice. I can't end this interview without going to this. Hence, you said you were a promoter before, and you all know what's happening currently in the Gambian industry. What's your take on that?
Are we going through
Of
that?
course. You are only choosing one as well. So, let's go.
Okay. Oh my God, you're putting me on the spotlight.
You said it.
Yes, but you're putting me on the spotlight. And
We have
this
to.
is, no, maybe we can
No,
schedule.
we are not scheduling anything.
We can reschedule that interview
No,
where
no.
I can come in
This is happening currently.
Wow, lady, what we are going to do is we are going to reschedule the interview where I would come in as
Promoter.
yes.
No. Here, you're endorsed.
Right now, I am.
Promoter. Yeah, but into what do you say that was? You can't escape this one.
Let's
Just tell me your take.
Anyway, she's actually putting me on the spotlight. Whatever that I say here is actually controlled by her. The words are not directly coming from Miss Mariama Bobo Jallow.
Where is it coming from?
Okay, I am just taking out the words, but in my mind right now, she's the one who is there.
Alright.
Okay, so what is happening right now?
I asked you, you know what's happening. I promoter, I full promoter.
I think right
And you
now.
are even promoting who said that as choosing one that is
Yes,
coming.
and I think what is happening right now is we're saying that as album launching that is coming December 3rd. You all know Q City is the place to be. December 3rd, the only authentic event. December 3rd is we're saying that as album launching. I think that is what is.
You know me, I want violence, so I can still say it.
Okay.
Between attack.
Attack and
ST.
there's something between.
Now you don't understand.
Um,
This boy.
There's something going on between attack and testing.
Okay.
I didn't know now because I did not see attack. I saw attack's video, but I did not see ST.
You don't know who's the goat in the Gambia.
Okay, ST is the goat.
Okay.
Yes.
And attack said he ate the goat.
He ate it.
Yes.
I think I saw Uche say that, you know, if come attacks one later, yeah, but we'll make sure I'm going to back. Wow. And I think that covers everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. Back to our topic. So, what are you expecting from you? Maybe if you won.
Anyways, we've started our Smile Gambia Cleft Lip and Palate Awareness, And after Miss Gambia, I believe, it would be bigger. Right now, it's not as big as we would want it. But with Miss Gambia's platform, I think it's going to be on a whole new, different level thing. And I believe after Lulu, a lot of lives will be touched directly or indirectly, because I will tell you one thing: when you see patients with cleft lip and palate, you also come someone can say it looks so weird, it looks so not normal, and you would just tend to stare at them, and staring at them, always kind of like brings them down. That is why a lot of people, they're always hiding. You see, some parents would even go to an extent of, they raise their normies, because it's not something that is normal for them, and they always associate it to marabu walk, wala comme halebi, domola, wala vampire, because of how, especially for cleft lip, because it has something to do with the lips, and it's just so sensitive. So it has a lot of things you have in the community. People out there, any unconditional being, they deserve love, they deserve respect, and they're human just like you and I. It's just something around there and go Juluwale. The cost is not even known, and it is not preventable as well. Yeah, so that's consideration before full at all. So after Miss Gambia, dinañ mun a lot of people ñoo xam ne seen yaay ñu leen nëbba si biir néeg suñ feebaree sax duñ leen yóbbu lopitaan, because they're always shy, and xam nga pour génnee seen doom yi, because that Fatou or that Aïssatou or that Ibrahima out there su leen gisee rek mun naa wax something loo xam ne lu ñaaw la, wala kii doomu am lu mel wala lii la la nii, these are words yoo xam ne it's very depressing, even at the family, for the family itself, so I'm optimistic, even after Miss Gambia. Whether you win, how many didn't win, but whether you win, the project still continues. Yes.
That's great. That's nice. So almost at the end of the program, I was having I have Miss Mariama Bobo Jallow in the building, and she will be contesting for Miss Gambia on the 30th of December. That's a big event.
Yes. No, it's the biggest event right now in Gambia. After that, we have December 3rd, yes.
December 3rd, okay, still the promoter side is in her. If you're watching this in 24-hour TV, and it's become Showbiz Show with me, Mariama Sisa. So before taking a leave of you, I will just allow my beautiful Miss here to say a goodbye message or whatsoever.
Thank you so very much for having me. It's really an honor to be here. I think this is also one of my favorite interviews that I've had so far. But quickly, just to send one or two messages to that lady watching us right now, and also wants to take part into pageantry. Just so you know, pageantry is not like the way people say it. It's like that platform where you expose yourself and all of that. No. Pageantry is that platform that will boost your confidence. It will also give you that chance where you also sit in the same platform here. It's not a right, it's actually a privilege, and the pageant industry is going to give you that. Authentic and real, pageantry. We have a lot of pageants here, a lot of chala hammer. Maybe could you play with a Miss competition? But get into competitions or beauty pageants that are going to impact your life, and you will also use that to impact other people's lives. So it's a circle, it's a vicious circle that continues. And also to tell everybody, home and abroad, to support Bobo and the Smile of Gambia Foundation. Support our project as well. There is the Smile of Gambia Cleft Lip and Palate awareness. We have the mayor, the Lord Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda on board, and we will also be launching the project with him as well. So we are calling everybody to support our project and also support Miss Gambia as well, because this is going to change the lives of 14 Americans across the region. The special thing is, from 7 regions a year, 14 girls, one state. Generally, girl compete by head season competition. The KMC has always been, the target. on everything. So we are here. Yes.
Thank you very much. That was Miss Bobo, or you say Miss Mariama Jallow. Thank you for having me here. It's really interesting, and I get to know so many things because I've never been a queen before. I've never even been the queen last girl, right? That shows that I have never been there. So I think it will be very nice for me to attend in December 30th, even to see how they go through things, because I know it's not something very easy. You have to prepare for your cultural outfit, your talent, your platform, your casual wear. Wow, everything needs to be intact, and of course the question and answering. I think so many people do have a problem with that. So as you said, just give us support for Miss Bobo Jallow if you want to see KMC to take crown, because this is about KMC. It's regional. It's not just Miss Bobo or something. So stay tuned. This is N24 RTV. Thank you very much for watching. It was me, Mariama Bobo. Shout out to my camera crew, Adam Sise, and of course, from Miss Korea, and of course, my beautiful ladies are there. I think you also will come and join Bobo, right? Thank you very much. I have a very bad cold, so you have to excuse me for that. Ciao.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.